What's up, Aquarius? Getting ready to do a love reading for you. This is for the lovely sign of Aquarius, Aquarian Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading, and it may not resonate with every Aquarius out there. But if you like my style and I vibed with you, please like and subscribe to catch future videos. So guys, as always in a general, roles can be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross watchers, this very well may play out from your perspective or be your story. So just apply it how it fits, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius when the viewer finds this video in regards to love? What is the current energy surrounding Aquarius in regards to love? What do we need to know for their highest good and clarity? And I usually use the Game of Thrones deck. I was using it for all the other signs, but I accidentally picked this step up with Capricorn, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like this is a deck to use for these videos that I'm doing today. So, okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, I just sneezed. Okay, so I have the Ace of Pentacles. I have the Nine of Wands. I have the base chakra, Two of Wands, and Seven of Swords. Okay, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Cups. I definitely feel like there's a situation here that is really difficult to manage. I feel like you kind of don't know what to do. This may be something pertaining to a spiritual connection here with the crown chakra. I feel like you're trying to work on yourself as best you can, but it's really difficult. So a lot of you would benefit from actually doing some meditation on your crown chakra. This card came up with the Capricorn video that I just did. But opening yourself up, there might be a blockage here, and maybe that's why you're not getting the insight that you need to make this decision, okay? So where you're coming from, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse position. So this is releasing a situation that maybe at one point you were holding on to, but there was a blockage here. There was a mountain, there was an obstacle. This may have been a situation where you had a firm foundation with someone, but I feel like in the recent past or in the past, it has been released, okay? Tell me more, where are they coming from? Why the Four of Pentacles, please? For the Four of Pentacles, Lover. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but I feel like someone just wasn't giving to a situation. Not that it's unrequited, but someone wasn't giving the same energy as you were to a situation. So what did you do? Three of Swords reversed. You became independent from this. You bossed up. You moved away from the situation. You've healed. There's no more sorrow, no more sadness. Three of Swords reversed is beautiful. You've healed, okay? How you're being seen is Ace of Pentacles reversed. So someone feels like they made a bad choice or decision when it came to you. Some of you may have lost some money recently, lost a job, but I feel like how someone's seeing you, they're seeing that they made a bad decision or bad choice when it came to you. They could have made a bad investment, invested on someone else, okay? But they're feeling the loss. Tell me more, please. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Justice, okay. Yeah, they feel a situation is very unfair when it comes to you. They didn't get the justice they wanted with you. Some of you maybe have a court settlement that you've had to lose money for. So that's definitely a possibility. Some of you could be dealing as a Libra. Why the Justice card, please? Yeah, it definitely sees here. Someone could be taking another person to court over money. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with like a really heated divorce or separation. Father or mother of your child. The King of Pentacles is a father. Someone could definitely be broke here. You maybe left someone and they're broke and they feel like it's unfair. But you're really no longer giving to a situation is what I see here. What's coming towards you is the Nine of Wands. So I feel like you're no longer going to be holding on to situations that don't serve you, that have crap foundations on it, okay? I feel like you're giving up on things that don't serve you. And that's why you really need to be working on, maybe, like I said earlier, your chakra, your crown chakra. I feel that you could definitely use some enlightenment. What's coming towards Aquarius, please? Why the Nine of Wands? Yeah, there's a situation you maybe didn't get closure on, and there maybe is balance, baggage there, but you're giving yourself peace. You're not going to hold on for a situation that's not benefiting you. And unfortunately, sometimes we have to make our own peace. We don't always get apologies that we want. People are cowardly nowadays. People, rather than telling someone how they feel or telling them, hey, I don't want to be with you, or this isn't working out, people just ghost one another. um People are cowardly, so I just feel like you're giving yourself peace. Tell me more, please. Yeah, you waited too long, and I feel like you're getting restless, and I feel like it's time for you to rise. You don't want to dwell on those three swords there. You have your sword underneath you, so I feel like there's a breakthrough changing, a brewing in the situation, okay? Mutual energy here, we have the base chakra, which is rightfully so because the base chakra is all about practicality. This is things needed for survival. This is money. This is food on the table. Um, Being grounded. I feel like you and the person that you are connecting with right now, you're really focused on things, on practical things right now, things that you need in this reality. All right. Tell me more, please. Why the base chakra? Yeah, because there was a loss of money here, something about. I also feel like both of you are just kind of letting go in a sense and realizing to focus on the practical things. Yeah, because we have the death card here. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I feel like you both are working on transformation in your own life in order to obtain a beautiful metamorphosis, in order to get your life on the path where you want to be. It's not healthy to be stuck in a position where you just don't know what to do. You got to give yourself hope, you got to get answers. And that's going within. So I feel like it's good that you are focusing on your base chakra right now. How this person feels about you, we have Two of Wands, the waiting game, but it did come out in reverse position. It's a big change, but without you, but there is a fear of change. Okay, so this person has a fear of change because things are different without you at this moment in time. And this person is fearing the unknown. They're feeling held back, and I feel like finances are involved strongly, is the vibe I'm getting. Tell me more, please. Why the Two of Wands? Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. I do have the King of Swords here, and I feel like this is just someone who isn't on their best behavior. This is someone who is emotionally unstable, cold, um, not kind with their words. Yeah, see, there was a sacrifice made, and with the Hangman, this is self-sacrifice. This is someone here by their own choice, not because, they stole something or things like that. Some of you, this person may have soul money, but I feel like this is someone that you had to self-sacrifice in order to improve your life, But this person is still heavily tied to you in the sense that, not physically, but in the sense that they're tied to you because I feel like they're not happy. They're harboring, I feel like anger over you. So what do you need to do? Advice from Spirit is stand your ground. Don't let anyone walk on you. Don't let anyone, try to take what you've earned. Fight for what it is that you want to keep, and know when to walk away. Know when to balance it. But I feel like this person could be very petty. Tell me more, please. Why the Seven of Wands? Like, I'll give you an example. This could be someone who in court could be trying to get alimony or something like that, or just more than they're entitled to. I'm not saying people are entitled to alimony, but what I'm saying is could be someone trying to get out of child support, or maybe someone asking for more child support than necessary. But stand your ground when you need to and walk away when you need to, okay? But also go on your Eight of Cups journey, because the person on the Eight of Cups journey is in pursuit of their ninth cup, all right? So don't back down. Why the Eight of Cups? Yeah, because then we have this new beginning coming in. I'm not going to take it because two came out, but I feel like you may not see it right now. You know, we have this, things aren't looking good, but there's going to be a new beginning. Why the Eight of Cups, please? Yeah, you may have to detach yourself entirely from a person in order to get balance in your life. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries, um, but walk away from things that are not serving you. You know, if it's not bringing you income, bringing food to your table, you know, adding value to your life, inspiration, it doesn't belong in your vibe, in your circle. All right. So let's go ahead and get some messages for you from the angels. What message do we have for Aquarius for their highest good and clarity and to warm their heart? It says turn on your heart light. This is what this this card has been coming out a lot lately. I think I just titled this for the Sagittarius video too. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you have experienced love. And I feel like for the longest time, maybe you haven't experienced love, or you forgot what it feels like to have that new love feeling where you're getting to know each other and it's really fun. It's still there. You know, sometimes you just have to change the bulb, but turn your light on so that love can find you. Love can make its way to you. Okay. Appreciate the moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. You know, especially for the single people. If you're single and, you know, maybe you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel or the goodness of the situation, sometimes you need time to spend by yourself in order to fix your life, in order to get yourself into a good place where you can give to a new person, you can give to love, okay? And one more. Ooh. It says, look at the pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Absolutely. You know, a lot of times, and I'll give you an example. This is like abusive relationships. Unfortunately, um, some women or men can jump from abusive relation to abusive relationship, and it's because they have a pattern, they have a type, and it needs to stop. You know, it needs to stop. So really just dissect what is not working and what is working, because doing something over and over again that does not work is insanity. All right. So Aquarius, I'm gonna leave it here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would really help out my channel. I wish love and light to all of you, and I will catch you on your next video. Take care.